disarm for you. This is a two-handed grip on the handgun with the attacker holding the firearm using two hands. So basically, Frank's gonna point the gun right at my face, okay? This gun is loaded with practice ammunition, okay? The snap caps. Couple key points. First and foremost, you need to get this muzzle out of line of fire with your head, okay? That's the first and foremost, most important thing. Okay, people on YouTube that have made comments, oh, he would have been shot, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's think about the reality. Let's talk about this for 1 second. If somebody's gonna come up and they're gonna stick a gun in your face and they have pure intention to take your life, I really don't give a fuck what you know when it comes to self-defense. Because this can happen as fast as me being like this and I turn and then boom. Action's faster than reaction. Okay, I am not going to be able to react fast enough if he just goes, just like I just demonstrated, I just turned and there's the gun, bang, I'm dead. So if this guy had every intent to kill me, I guess it's just going to be a really bad fucking day on my end because I'm dead. There's nothing I can do about it, okay? If you look at your everyday occurrences, robberies and stuff like that, people are using this as a tool of intimidation to get your personal belongings, your wallet, your keys, your car, whatever the case may be. You know, whatever you have, that's a value that they want. They use that as a tool of intimidation. So we're gonna take that out right now instead of saying, okay, well, he had intent to fucking kill me, so all you do is put the gun in my face and pull the trigger, and I'm dead. Catch me when I'm off guard, which that's very rare that I'm ever off guard, but just for the simple fact that I turn, gun's in my face, he pulls the trigger, it would be an act of God if I was able to live past that. Okay, I cannot move faster than 3,400 feet per second. There's no way I can do that. So we're gonna take it in a scenario as if Frank double fists the handgun, he puts it right to my face. Like I said, first and foremost, the most important thing you need to do is get the muzzle offline from your head. Not move your head, because he could follow you. I move, he follows, bang. Any sudden abrupt movement, if I do that, bang, bang. No matter what it is, he could shoot me, okay? One thing that I would recommend doing is having your hands up. The second somebody presents that, immediately get in that defensive position of having your hands up. This shows that you're gonna be subordinate to him, that if you're gonna listen to his commands, whatever it is that he wants. Chances are he might be talking, telling you what he wants. Give me your fucking wallet, give me your keys, whatever. You know, real simple, you know, don't shoot, okay? You don't want to raise your hands higher than the gun. Just like on my world's fastest handgun disarm on YouTube, I talk about this. You don't want to raise your hands higher than the gun. You don't want to have them too low. You want them exactly the same height of the gun, because then you can grab the gun right away. Notice I'm not doing this. Let's just say, for example, I'm able to grab the gun and lift and the gun discharges. He's taking off half my fucking head at this point. Watch how I drop my weight as I grab the gun. From there, I'm gonna come straight up to his center line and I'm gonna hammer fist punch him right in the jaw, throat, whatever. So here, I'm gonna hit him right in the jaw. From that point, I'm gonna hook over his right bicep. At the same time, with my reaction hand, because we use gun hand, reaction hand in our weapon disarms, my reaction hand, the one that actually took hold of the firearm, I am now holding onto this gun with the ironclad death grip, okay? If this gun was to discharge, because of me squeezing as hard as I am on the gun, if there is a round in the chamber, if it goes off, if it fires, it's not going to cycle another round. I'm stopping that motion from happening. The round that's in it will fire, but I'm not allowing the gun to recycle another round in the chamber because I'm squeezing this that hard. Don't ever take that lightly and just grab. As that gun goes off, your hand can get caught in the ejection port. When this thing cycles, it can pinch your finger. Once that happens, you're probably gonna pull your hand back. If he's good with firearms, he's gonna rechamber around. And guess what? Cancel Christmas. You're going to be dead. He's going to kill you. So as you grab this, this is a strong, very strong grip. Okay? The other thing too is You don't want to do this. Grab 2 hands, please. You don't want to do that. That's just fucking stupid. Okay? You don't want to do that because he's going to blow through your hand. Always come from underneath and grab this. So from here, you're coming underneath, grabbing, you're striking, you're hooking the right arm. There's multiple things that you can do with your legs at this point. If this becomes a struggle, you have to think that the attacker that has his gun is not going to want you to take the gun away. So he's just not going to let go. Okay? He's probably not going to let go with the left hand either if I'm hooking this to hit me in the face. This is also going to happen extremely fast. The whole process of this is what, a second? And then you're on the ground. So as you hook this, you can leg sweep this leg and flip him over, or you can stand right here in front of his forward leg base leg, which basically puts a speed bump in front of him. He can't step over the leg to escape from that. As you can see too, the muzzle of the firearm has no longer been in contact or been in the route of fire with my head. I've gotten that. There's the first and foremost thing that I had to do to be able to execute this weapon disarm is get the muzzle out of line of fire with my head, and I've done that the whole entire time. And I've been mindful of this. I'm not doing this and then putting the gun back in my face. The whole time I've kept this away, struck, grabbed. Now we go into the throw. The whole time I'm still holding the gun to where it doesn't go back into my face. Let's just say he did discharge the weapon at that point, or you discharged it as I grab. From here, I can stomp on his head, rip the gun out of his hand. If he fired the weapon at that point, I could eject the spent casing, put another round into the gun, and if he tries to attack me at that point, I can shoot him with his own gun, or I can keep him down on the ground, keep him at gunpoint, grab my phone if I have a phone, yell for help, yell for somebody to call the police, whatever it may be. I can take whatever necessary steps I need to at that point once I disarm him of the firearm. Okay? So, once again, we'll put the snap cap back in. As you see, there's a snap cap in the chamber there, so technically the gun's loaded. Frank comes up, sticks it in my face. Here, rule of thumb, just automatically don't throw your hands up fast because that might trigger your attacker to pull the trigger on you and shoot you. Just roll, don't shoot. Gotta kind of play an acting role here. Make him feel empowered by what he has. This is supposed to intimidate you. Obviously, it's going to intimidate the average person. The average person is probably going to shit a diamond when this happens, if this ever happens. But if you can keep your composure and you practice this enough, especially with a real gun, with practice ammunition, you won't feel under duress as much using a live gun or using a real firearm, practicing this on a regular basis. If you use a blue gun or an asp red gun, there's no duress there, there's no threat. You know, there's not in a million years that thing's ever going to be able to project a bullet out of it because it's a solid piece of plastic. It's a toy, basically. There's no realism behind it. And a lot of people like to train with those things just for safety reasons. We get the safety reasons, but if you're already safe to begin with and you stick to that rule of thumb of safety, there's no reason why you can't train with real firearms. It gives you the real weight, it gives you sharp edges, gives you the mechanics of the weapon where you can chamber the weapon, so on. This is the best bet that we see, is always train with real firearms, unloaded obviously, with practice ammunition, so you can get the most realistic approach to training as possible. That's obviously what I'm known for. That's why we do this. There's no point in training any other way. So he puts the gun to my face, I bring my hands up, almost kind of like I'm scared at that point. Get the muzzle away from your face, out of the line of fire. Like I said before, don't move your head from side to side. He can follow you and pull the trigger at the same time. You're done. Drop your body, come from underneath, and get that. If your hands are over here, whoa, don't shoot. This time that it takes for you to go from here to here will get you killed. The closest your hands are in front of your workspace, the same level of firearm, you can grab. Grab and drop, strike to the face, hook the arm, flip. Be mindful of the muzzle of the weapon the whole time, that it's not pointing at you. If you can't get the gun out because it's a struggle, because he's holding, stomp on his head with your boot. I'm willing to bet you he's gonna let go. You know, think of stomping a bag of shit on the ground. Okay? You're gonna smash that. You stomp him right on the head, boom! He's gonna let go, yank the gun out. If the gun was fired within the process of you disarming, power rack the slide, eject the spent casing, put a live round in the chamber, go right in the battery, start screaming demands, and don't move, man, I will shoot you dead, don't move. If he tries to get up because he calls your bluff, at that point, now you're gonna have to make a life and death situation. Whether you take his life, because you're in fear for yours, or he disarms you and takes your life. The call is yours. That is a two-handed assailant attack with a firearm. That is our weapon disarm for that. That's one of them. There's more to come. That's our video. Thank you.